effect of reinventing herself.
But, you know, she's reached a point where her celebrity, like I said, has eclipsed everything she's done. And I think once you hit that stratosphere, you kind of coast for a while. But as far as how far she can coast, we don't know. But so to answer your question, why is Britney so famous? You know, that is a question that so many people don't understand. And I can't profess to have the answers, but somewhere she did something right. And if anyone can ever figure it out, they're going to make a lot of money.
So what does the future hold for Britney? She is a multi-talented performer with the world at her feet. And with so many different options within the entertainment industry, it is essential for longevity that she makes the right choices.
Over the years, it's been really hard to say what Britney's longevity is, I think, because we've seen her hit such a roller coaster, go from top of the charts to out of people's favour hugely. Today, I say that Britney has actually got a long-term career in plan just by looking at Toxic, because it is such a huge track and it does really sum up where Britney can go. I think the track before, Me Against the Music, I thought Britney was over. I thought it was a last-ditch attempt to try and do something cool, to team up with one of her icons, but not necessarily a teenage girl's icon, and actually say, you know, this is what I'm all about. This isn't what Britney's about. Britney's a solo girl, and that's all you want from her. You want fantastic songs and fantastic dance routines.
I don't know what the future holds for Britney because it's a very interesting question. She doesn't seem well poised to have longevity as an artist because she's never been an artist. She's been a marketing product. She's been a celebrity. And where she goes from here, I mean, she could be the next Pamela Anderson. You know, how much more outrageous can she be? That seems to be where it's going. Like, how much more outrageous can you be? And you hit a wall after a while. You know, a lot of people think that within 5 years we will see Britney's breasts somewhere. You know, that'll generate a lot of attention. But who knows? As far as her recording, you know, it seemed with this past album, she just wanted to get more adult, and more sexy, and more sexy, and more sexy, and more sexy. How much more can you push it? You know, if you look at Madonna's career, which Britney emulates, Madonna finally just did a book where she was naked in the whole book. Will Britney go there? It could be. You know, a lot of people are hoping for it. We'll find out.
And we know that Britney may not be about having a perfect singing voice. Britney's about a package deal, and that's what you want. When you go to a Britney concert, okay, she might dance more than she sings, but that's part of her charm because she's putting on a show. She's an entertainer, if you like. We don't want her to sit and sing ballads. We want her to belt her heart out, shake her booty around, and just have a bit of fun with what she's doing. So I think looking at Toxic, if she can pull more of those sort of tracks out of the back, and there's a few tracks on the album that I think you'll be able to hear and actually go, yeah, you know, I love this side of Britney. I think that she's got a long career ahead of her. However, if her personal life gets in the way, she still struggles with living in the limelight, and she's grown up in it. It's been a really, really tough kind of path, and she's worked so hard to get to where she has today that could take its toll. So whether she chooses to go all the way and stay in the public eye is another matter.
A lot of people forget that Madonna initially was dismissed as a lightweight, as just a pop star who dressed up pretty and, you know, crawled around on a bed and sang like a virgin and all that. No one thought she had any sort of staying power or any sort of real musical heft to her, any sort of real musical integrity. Obviously, that proved not to be the case. I mean, she evolved and grew and became this hugely important and influential artist. You know, does Britney have that same sort of potential? I don't know. I mean, she hasn't really shown it yet, and she's made, you know, a couple of sort of silly offstage moves, i.e. her recent marriage debacle, you know, that show she still has some growing to do and some maturity to do. But she, you know, again, she's what, 22, 23? I mean, she's still a very young person who is probably doing the sorts of things that young people do at that age. And especially after being sort of shot through this incredible amount of celebrity and wealth, I mean, that's got to sort of mess with your maturation process a little bit. So how she emerges after all this, you know, does she become an artist with Madonna's staying power and importance? who knows? You know, I think the jury's still out on that one, but it'll be interesting to see.
She needs something that's not pop, that's not so overproduced. It's one where she can sing a song, and she's got to prove to people that she's got a good voice, and she can sing a knockout ballad. I haven't heard it from her yet. That's personally what I think she needs. If she did that, I think she would change a lot of people's opinion about her. People at the moment that think she's just great, beautiful pop trash, to becoming a really big superstar artist. But you've got to have that, otherwise the problem with these records, all the records she's come out with so far, if they're overproduced, they're very much records for now. They sound great now. You're never going to play Toxic in 2 years' time. The only one of her records that people will ever play in 10 years' time would be Baby Hit Me One More Time, because it was sort of a classic pop song. But the other ones are just moments. They're just production moments that are now and they're finished. As soon as it's off the radio and off the playlist, you never play it again. And you can't have a career. You want people to be digging out a record in 10 years' time, as we will, for example, with Robbie Williams and Angels, Christina and Beautiful. It's sort of their career records that you put on and you just go, what a great song.
I think over the years to come that we'll see more kind of gossip from the Britney camp. We'll hear a few more juicy stories. Hopefully she'll start to tell us a bit more herself, just about what life's been like for her and where she plans to go. And I'm sure that with all this experience, you'll get a different sound, a different maturity in her music. And, you know, I'm sure she'll continue to surprise us with new tracks and great new albums.
Britney started out winning small-town singing competitions. She sailed through the Mickey Mouse Club and went on to produce her first worldwide mega hit, Baby One More Time, and others such as Oops, I Did It Again and Toxic. She has always known deep down that she has got what it takes and keeps taking on new challenges as an artist, which is something you can be sure Britney Spears will do for many years to come.